New email.
Eine E-Mail? Ah, sehe ich mal. Das kann wichtig sein. Wer ist das? Oh, Caroline.
Liebe Jaya, ich schreibe dir aus großen Sorgen. Seitdem die Menschen sich in der Corona-Krise befinden, sind sie alle in eine große Panik geraten. Ich hoffe, dass alles bei dir in Ordnung ist. Ich glaube, wir könnten dieses Problem nur dann überwinden, wenn wir in diesen schwierigen Zeiten zusammenhalten und uns vernünftig behandeln. Wir sollten zu Hause bleiben, solange es dieses Problem gibt. Ich lese aber oft in den Nachrichten, wie die Leute dieses Problem auf die leichte Schulter nehmen, obwohl die Bevölkerung oft von der Regierung davon abgeraten wurde. Es besteht kein Zweifel, dass wegen Corona zurzeit die Wirtschaft von allen Ländern leidet. Die Menschen sollten aber geduldig sein, bis eine Impfung gegen Corona erfunden wird. Bald wird alles normal sein, sobald es eine Impfung gegen dieses Virus gibt. Wir müssen bis dahin warten. Allerdings könnten wir die Zeit sinnvoll verbringen und etwas Neues probieren. Ich lese gerne Romane während dieser Corona-Freizeit. Was machst du während deiner Corona-Freizeit? Ich werde dich besuchen, nachdem wir dieses Problem überwunden haben. Bis dahin, liebe Grüße aus Deutschland. Deine Caroline.
Liebe Caroline, bei mir ist alles in Ordnung. Vielen Dank für deine E-Mail.
I hope by now you must have guessed what is our today's grammar topic. So our today's grammar topic is Konnektoren. Konnektoren means connectors. And here I have listed few connectors which you might have heard in this video. In case you have skipped these connectors, so let's discuss this over here. So first one is seitdem. Seitdem means since then. And here is an example. Seitdem die Menschen sich in der Corona-Krise befinden, sind sie in eine große Panik geraten. Which means since people are in the Corona crisis, they are in big or in great panic. Now let's see the structure or syntax. We would be using first of all seitdem, which means the connector, then comes the subject, and then the verb goes at the end. Then comes comma, and then again verb, subject, and so on. So that's the syntax of using this connector. And mostly all the connectors are used in the similar way. And then there is another second way of using this structure or using this connector is you would be starting your sentence with the subject, then comes the verb, and then comma, then comes the connector, then subject, and the verb goes at the end. That means the crux is with the connectors, always the verb will be standing at the last. So these are the two ways of using these connectors. First one is you would be using the connector and the verb will be going at the last, then comma, and then again verb, and then subject. Or the second way is you would be using, first of all, you will be writing first of all the subject, then the verb, comma, and then connector, then subject, and the verb will be going at the last. These are the two ways. Now, if this is clear, let's move ahead. The second one is when. When means if or when, and it is conditional. We use it with conditional sentences. Zum Beispiel, wenn es heute regnet, gehen wir nicht zum Spazieren. Which means if it rains today, we would not be going for a walk. That means it depends on rain. If it rains, then we would not be going for a walk. Similarly, over here, wir können dieses Problem nur dann überwinden, wenn wir in diesen schwierigen Zeiten zusammenhalten, which means we can overcome, überwinden means overcome, we can overcome this problem only if, nur dann, which means only if, wenn wir in diesen schwierigen Zeiten zusammenhalten. And again, the verb starts at the end. Or if you want, you can write the sentence like this as well. Wenn wir in diesen schwierigen Zeiten zusammenhalten, Komma, können wir dieses Problem überwinden. In this way, we will be removing nur dann because the meaning is if we would be together, we can overcome this problem. And in case if you want to say we can overcome this problem only if, so dann wir können dieses Problem nur dann überwinden, wenn wir in diesen schwierigen Zeiten zusammenhalten. So this one is clear, I hope. Now, moving ahead. Solange. Solange means as long as. Beispiel: Wir sollten zu Hause bleiben, solange es dieses Problem gibt. Which means we should stay at home as long as this problem is there. If you would see or if you would observe, these both sentences have a sense of simultaneousness, which means there is a gleichzeitig, which means till this problem is there, we should stay at home. Now, moving ahead to the next one, which means sobald. Sobald means as soon as. Hier ist ein Beispiel. Alles wird normal, sobald eine Impfung gegen dieses Virus gibt. Which means everything would be normal as soon as there is a vaccination for or against, which will be working against corona. Then next is bis. Bis means until or till. Hier Beispiel: Die Menschen sollten aber geduldig sein, bis eine Impfung gegen Corona empfunden wird. We should be patient till vaccination is being discovered or is found. So I hope these all connectors are clear to you. And one thing which is to be noted over here is bis. Bis is over here not a preposition, it's a connector, which means it connects two sentences. For example, a sentence is: Der Zug fährt bis Berlin. Der Zug fährt bis Berlin. Over here there is only just one sentence. Hence, over here bis is a preposition. And if you would see in this one, die Menschen sollten aber geduldig sein, bis eine Impfung gegen Corona erfunden wird. Over here we have two sentences which is joined by this bis. So that means over here bis is a connector. It is joining two sentences. So these were the few connectors which were used in our video. There are few more connectors. Let's see these connectors as well. So I have written over here three more connectors. The first one is während, which means while or during. So far you must have learned that we use während when we are doing two activities simultaneously. Yes, that's true, but we also use während to symbolize contradiction as well. Example: Während einige Menschen von zu Hause aus arbeiten, probieren die anderen etwas Neues und Kreatives. So if you will read the sentence again, you would observe that there is a contradiction. For example, few people are working from home, whereas Other are trying something new and creative. So there is a sense of contradiction in this sentence. For that we use während. And as far as the Gleichzeitigkeit is concerned, or as far as it is concerned that we use it for doing two activities together or simultaneously, that is also true. That's why I have written another example for that. Während ich einen Roman lese, trinke ich eine Tasse Kaffee. Over here I'm doing two activities together, which means I'm reading a novel and I'm also drinking a cup of coffee. So there are two activities together. For that I'll be using während. And also if I want to emphasize the contradiction, then also während. And the syntax is the same. Während, which means connector, then comes the subject, verb goes at the end, comma, again the verb and the subject. Over here as well, connector, subject and verb goes at the end, comma, then again verb and subject. Now, the next one is nachdem. Nachdem means after. So we use nachdem in these structures. With nachdem we'll be using either participle zwei and the other sentence would be in presence, or we can use it like this: nachdem and Plusquamperfekt, and the other sentence would be in Präteritum. For example, nachdem wir dieses Problem überwunden haben, besuche ich dich. So means after we have overcome this problem. Over here you would see this is in participle zwei, which is in perfect, and then this is in presence. So there is a Zeitunterschied. Es gibt hier einen Zeitunterschied. There is a time difference in this. That's a point which is to be remembered. Either we can use with nachdem, participle zwei and presence, or Plusquamperfekt or and Präteritum. These are the two combinations. Next one is before. Before means also before. Beispiel: Man soll sich immer die Hände waschen, bevor man etwas isst. So these are the connectors, and these connectors are really very important. So I hope these all are clear. And please do mention in the comment section below on which other topic should I make a video. I read your comments and I am already making videos on it. Thank you so much, and please do subscribe our channel.